name is Bobby Darin. This is Backstage at the New Amsterdam Theater, one of the best theaters in the whole world. The year is 1917, and America has just entered the war to end all of the wars. Yeah. And our boys pretty soon will be going over there. And, matter of fact, the big songs of the day were the things like, I want to see the Kaiser with a lily in his hand. Well, I don't want the bacon, I just want a piece of the Rhine. Right next door, they're rehearsing a show. In fact, they're not even rehearsing, it's a big smash already. It's called Yip Yip Yap Hank, written by Sergeant Irving Berlin. And right next door, they're coming in with a show pretty soon called Ziegfeld's Follies of 19 and 18. Yes, some kind of era. They'll be moving in here pretty soon, the way, but not at least for the next hour. Because tonight on the Kraft Music Hall, well, we're going to try to recreate an evening in this theater that was loved by a man who called himself a Yankee Doodle Dandy. A man who was born on the 4th of July.
10 seconds, Mr. Cohan.
That's right, George M. Cohan. You'll have to excuse me, but I'm on.
I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy, Yankee Doodle do or die. Say I'm a real live nephew of my Uncle Sam. I was born on the 4th of July, and I've got me a Yankee Doodle sweetheart. She's my Yankee Doodle joy. Yankee Doodle went to London just to ride a pony. I am a Yankee Doodle boy. Stealing, and it sets my brain a-reeling when I listen to the music of a military band. Any tune like Yankee Doodle simply sets me off my noodle. It's that patriotic something that no one can understand. And that's why I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy. Yankee Doodle Dandy. I'm a real live nephew of my Uncle Sam. Born on the 4th of July. I've got me a Yankee Doodle sweetheart. She's my Yankee Doodle joy. Yankee Doodle went to London just to ride the pony. I am a Yankee Doodle boy. I am a Yankee Doodle. I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy. Yankee Doodle boy.
The Kraft Music Hall, brought to you by Kraft. Kraft for good food and good food ideas. Tonight, the Kraft Music Hall presents Give My Regards to Broadway, starring Liza Minnelli, Kay Stevens, Max Blatt, George Carl, the four Cohans, and Dennis Day. And your Kraft Music Hall host this week, Mr. Bobby Darin as George M. Cohan.
Sweetheart, she's my Yankee Doodle joy. Yankee Doodle went to London just to ride the pony. I am a Yankee Doodle boy. I am a Yankee Doodle boy.
welcome to another fun-filled and festive evening right here, full of mirth and merriment and frivolity and frolic, right on the New Amsterdam stage. Of course, now, before we start the show, I would like to introduce a few notables sitting in the audience. Firstly, a gentleman right to my right here, soon to open in the 1918 Ziegfeld Follies, Mr. Will Rogers. Let me hear it. Thank you, Will. Right down here, an up-and-coming Boston pitcher, Mr. George Herman Ruth. The French call him the Babe. Yeah, Babe. How about that? Ladies and gentlemen, what can I say about this beautiful young lady? Except she's America's sweetheart, Miss Mary Pickford. Mary! Folks, just let me talk to the lady for a second. You know, Mary, you're much too beautiful to be in movies. You ought to be on the stage, because those moving pictures, they ain't gonna last too long. Believe me, you. And now, in keeping with the tradition of the great vaudeville presented here at the New Amsterdam Theater, let me present a marvelous man who delves into the art of comedy and pantomime. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. George Carl. girl right over here? Well, it's the first time she's ever played the New Amsterdam Theater. In fact, it's the first time on Broadway. Now, I've been in that position myself where I've been kind of nervous about the first time. Many times, in fact. I think I'll have to talk to her a little bit and try to calm her down. The poor kid. Poor kid, you must be pretty nervous. In fact, you're probably scared to death.
No, I'm feeling fine, thank you, Mr. Cohan.
Fine. Well, aren't your palms perspiring? I mean, aren't there all kinds of butterflies jumping around in your stomach?
No, I feel great.
Well, you can't be feeling great.
But I do. I'm just so thrilled to be on the same bill with the great George M. Cohan.
Oh, well, then don't I make you nervous? I mean,
Well-
doesn't the fact that there are 2,000 people out there who came to hear your song and see you perform, doesn't that fact make you nervous?
2,000 people?
Oh, strangers. Yeah, and they came here just to hear you sing. Mhm.
What, sing?
Sing, yeah, you're going to do your song, that's right. And in those 2,000 people, you know who's there? The biggest names in show business. There's Al Jolson, there's Schubert's, Flo Ziegfeld, waiting on everything you do. They're going to criticize every note that you sing. Now, what do you think about that?
I want to go home. Please, Mr. Cohan, I don't want to go out there.
Oh, now, wait a minute. That's no way to talk. This is the night that you've waited for all your life. Go ahead, go out there. Be strong.
I can't move. I'm terrified. Please, you know, my hands are perspiring, and I've got butterflies in my stomach.
Kid, there ain't nothing to be nervous about. This is show business. It's the natural thing. There's those 2,000. I mean, what does that mean?
But 2,000 strangers.
Friends.
Flo Ziegfeld.
Yeah, he couldn't make it.
Al Jolson.
He's asleep.
Asleep.
Now you go out there and you wake him up and you wake them all up because you're going to be great. You're on, kid. See? Now go out there and show him how a star is born.
Oh, gee. Thank you, Mr. Cohan. I feel better.
It's all right, honey. It's a good thing I talked to her, huh, folks? She'll be all right.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care. You see, I'm sort of independent, of a clever race descendant. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't just a millionaire. Don't try to rearrange me, there's nothing can change me, 'cause I don't care.
let me tell you something. That was absolutely great, and you really came through.
Yeah, thanks to you. Mr. Cohan, I guess it's asking a lot, but would you sing one of your songs with me?
Well, I'd love to, but you see, we haven't rehearsed anything, you know?
Rehearse?
Yeah.
You don't have to rehearse. You're one of the greatest performers in the world. All these people have come to see you. I mean, every time out, you have to be great. You can't just be good.
Great. Well, I don't think I've done it. I don't think I've done it.
Mr. Cohan, you said 2,000 friends. You can't disappoint them.
Strangers.
Don't be nervous. Al Jolson's asleep. Look.
Yeah, you woke him up.
Flo Ziegfeld, he isn't even here.
I just saw him come in.
I don't believe it. The great George M. Cohan nervous.
Hey, no, I'm not.
You're the greatest. How can you be nervous? I mean, you're the hero of millions. Oh, please sing with me, Mr. Cohan. You just couldn't do anything wrong.
Well, as long as you put it that way, okay.
It's a good thing I talked to him. He'll be all right now.
Oh, you wonderful girl. What a wonderful girl you are. You made the world seem near to me. Kind of appeared to me like it was dear to me. Oh, those wonderful eyes, you know they thrill me through. And it seems to me to be a wonderful world since I met you.
Mr. Cohan.
Yes.
I think you're a wonderful guy.
Right.
Honest and true, I do, dear.
Thank you.
You made things seem different to me.
I'm not the fella that I used to be.
And that's why you're a wonderful guy.
Well, I owe it all to you, dear.
I never knew why the sky was blue.
And I never knew why the roses grew.
I never knew I could be true
Till I met you. Oh, you wonderful girl. What a wonderful girl you are. You made the world appear to me, near to me, dear to me. Oh, wonderful eyes,
they thrill me through.
and it seems to me to be a wonderful world.
Seems to me to be a wonderful world.
Seems to me to be a wonderful world since I met
you. Thank you, Mr. Cohan.
Oh, you just can call me Georgie M. Liza, you were great. Yeah, take that bow. Liza, you were absolutely great. Now, we got more show, ladies and gentlemen, and right now, next on our bill, the amazing Ed Hurley, he and his fantastic Rap Kitchen. I hope so.
Excuse me, Mr. Cohan.
The name is Cohan.
That's funny. You don't look Irish.
Dennis, I think you ought to get ready for the next number, because you're going to introduce my song, Mary.
Oh, there's just one problem. You see, my agent says I need more money.
Well, who's your agent?
Oh, he's the violin player in the band.
Which violin player?
The lousy one.
What do you mean, lousy? I'm terrific.
Gee, that's terrific.
Gee, thanks.
I mean, the fact that you stopped.
Look, Dennis here says that he needs more money.
Well, how much are you paying the kid?
I'm paying him $50.
Well, that's not enough for Dennis. But it's plenty for me. When do I go on?
We don't need another violin player. Now, will you do me a favor? I'm going to give Dennis $75.
We'll take it.
Gee, that means there'll be some left over for me.
Now, cut that. Sing.
Yes, Mr. Benny.
Now, George.
Yes.
When you pay the kid, send the money to me. I'll make sure he gets it.
I don't think I should do that.
any name can be, but with propriety, society will say Marie. But it was Mary, Mary, long before the fashions came. And there is something there that sounds so fair, it's a grand old name. And you remind me of my mother, when mother was a girl like you. You look a lot alike, you too. Her hair was just as fair, her eyes used to twinkle just the same as your eyes do. You remind me of my mother, that's why I love you. Oh, you're my Mary, Mary, plain as any name can be, but with propriety, society will say Marie. But it was Mary, Mary, long before the fashions came. And there is something there that sounds so fair, it's a grand
I tell you, my songs never sounded better than you were beautiful, kid.
Well, thank you, Mr. Cohan.
I'll tell you what, you can call me George.
Please don't confuse me. I just learned how to pronounce your last name.
I'll tell you something also that's very interesting. You have one of the most beautiful tenor voices I've ever heard.
Tenor? I thought I was a baritone. For my next number, I was going to sing Old Man River, but that would be ludicrous now.
Say, how did you get into show business anyway?
Well, because my dad loved show business, and I always remember his famous Broadway saying, as long as your feet are on the boards and the grease paint in your room and Broadway's in your heart, because every light on Broadway knows your name. It's all in the game, the bitter and the sweet. A star on your door and a rug on your floor. Along the boulevard of broken dreams, where applause will be your food until your last hello.
Your father, he must have been a great deal like you.
Yeah, stupid.
I think we'd better sing.
Okay. Do you know Old Man River?
Now, if we're going to sing a song, we're going to sing one of my songs. In fact, you're going to sing Harrigan, and you're going to sing it now.
Double R-I-G-A-N spells Harrigan. Proud of all the Irish blood that's in me. Oh, divil a man can say a word agin me. H-A-double-R-I-G-A-N-U-C is a name that no shame ever has been connected with Harrigan. It's me. Who is your friend when you find that you need a friend? Harrigan, that's me. Now tell me, who is your friend when you find that you need a friend? Harrigan, that's me. For I'm just as proud of my name, you see, as any king or an emperor can be. Who is the man who helps a man every time he can? Harrigan, that's me. What are you doing here? H-A-double-R-I-G-A-N spells Harrigan. Sing it now. Proud of all the Irish blood that's in me. Woo, yes. I learned to give me A, double R-I, G-A-N-U-T. It's the name that no shame never has been connected with. Harrigan, oh, that's me. That's me. That's we. You're right. And that's right.
Thank you so much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment I'm sure you've all been waiting for, I'm going to play a medley of my song.
Hey, Cohan, if you sing another one of your songs, I'm going to scream. And my scream be a bigger hit than your song.
Sir, do you know you've a loud mouth?
No. How does it go? I'll be glad to do it if it's not one of yours.
Well, if you are such a musician, sir, why don't you come up on this stage and entertain these marvelous folks?
I'm glad. Otherwise, it would have been a waste bringing my piano all the way from Minneapolis.
Ladies and gentlemen, actually, you have to forgive this man's aggressiveness. He's a very dear friend of mine, and besides that, he's a song plugger. He's an incredible musician, a sensational singer, and I'd like him to come up here and play some great tunes along with great illuminations. Mr. Max Moran.
Willie Slater, aviator, master of the air, sailing here and there, didn't have a care. Flew away to Dublin Bay and then to London town. In Paris, he dropped down and took a look around. He said they all looked good to me, then he came sailing home across the raging foam and vowed no more to roam. He circled over New York town and took a look about. Then he began to shout, hello, hello, New York town, I'm up here looking down at you. Gee, how I'd like to be down there with all the rounders along Acre Square. I like your sights, I like your nights, like your girls in dresses that look just like tights. Look out, boys, I'm coming now. Hello, hello, New York town. Come on, little girlie, get your wedding gown. Come to town, come to town. Wedding bells are ringing, we must settle down. Yes, settle down, I vow. Now look at little girlie, I have bought the ring, you see. In a cozy bungalow, think how happy we will be. I want a little bungalow where the red, red roses grow. A tiny little home, so cozy, just room enough for me and Rosie. Away from all the ice and snow, where the warm breezes blow. We will live on love and kisses. Cupid, he will wash the dishes in a bungalow where the red, red roses grow. Put your arms around me, honey, hold me tight. Huddle up and cuddle up all your might. Oh, oh, when you roll those eyes that I just idolize. When I look at you, my heart begins to float. Then it starts rocking like a motorboat. Oh, oh, I never knew any girl like you.
Max Moran. Just great, Max. Just great. Well, folks, I'll tell you something. Our boys in the AEF, they're doing a grand job over in France, and believe you me, we'll take care of that Kaiser right quick. Don't you worry about that. Now, you get out there and you do your part for buying those Liberty bonds. And right now, to help you get in the mood, I'm going to introduce one of the great ladies of show business to introduce a couple of my small contributions to the large war effort. Yes, you know, a lot of critics tell me that, well, they say George M. Cohan, he's a flag waver. True. Yeah, maybe it is true. I'll tell you something. George M. Cohan, if he's gonna wave a flag, he can't think of no better flag in the entire world to wave than the good old Stars and Stripes. Hey, honey, let me tell you something that was absolutely stirring.
Thanks, Mr. Cohan. I want to do my part.
Well, that's great, sweetheart, but you better go upstairs and get ready for the finale.
No, for me, Mr. Cohan. I'm going over there. Uncle Sam wants me. I'm going to join up and be a dough girl.
Yeah, but you're letting my songs carry you away now, okay? I mean, you can't join the army. You're a girl.
I'll change my name to Irving. Goodbye, Broadway. Hello, France.
Yes, but...
I want to see the Hun on a hamburger bun.
But you...
Kaiser Bill is a mean old pill.
Will you tell me why you're doing this?
I want to help my country win this war.
But you see, you'll be the only girl with the thousands of men.
Yeah, that's another good reason.
You'll be dodging bullets night and day.
I don't care.
You don't care. You'll be hungry. You'll be slogging through that mud and the rain and...
I can take it.
You'll be getting up every morning at 5:30.
5:30? That's ridiculous. I'm a star. It'll take me 2 hours to curl my hair for combat. Maybe you're right, Mr. Cohan. Maybe I'll be more valuable to the war effort by staying home and knitting tanks.
Good thinking. And you can also help by singing my songs. Remember, singing, well, that's your craft.
And I can help win the war by sending those doughboys good food and good food ideas.
That's if he be a happy man at all. And in this scheme of things, there is a spot for you. And in your heart of hearts, you'll hear the call. And that is why I like to work, working on a song. 'Cause then work is play. That's why I say, let the farm of clouds and fields grow things to yield. As for me, I'd rather write a song. Let the architect reveal giant buildings made out of steel. As for me, I'd rather write a song. And I'll tell you something, folks, if I'm going to write a song, I'm going to write a song for my favorite act. You know it. The Fourth Cohan.
45 is from Broadway. Think of the changes it brings. For the short time it takes, what a difference it makes in the ways of the people and things. Oh, what a fine bunch of farmers. Oh, what a hit atmosphere. They have whiskers like hay, and imagine Broadway only 45 minutes from here.
Now the West, I declare, is the home of the square, and Missouri's that can grind them.
This may well be, but just take it from me. You don't have to go out west to find us.
Sing it, Papa.
If you want to see the real true delegation, the place where the cornballs dwell,
Just hop on a train at the Grand Central Station. Get off when they shout New Rochelle.
45 minutes from Broadway, not a day in the town.
Now this place is a bird, no one here ever heard of Delmonico, Rector, or Brown.
with a $10 bill, you're a spendthrift. If you open a bottle of beer, hey, you're a sportsman, say.
And imagine Broadway only 45 minutes from here.
As for me, I'd rather write a song.
It's awfully nice of all of you to see me to the train.
So long, Mary.
I didn't think you'd care if we would never meet again.
You're wrong, Mary.
Remind me of my family, of the day I left Schenectady. The depot then they came to me, I seem to hear them say, so long, Mary, never will miss you so. So long, Mary, how we hate to see you go, and we'll all be looking for you, Mary, while you roam. So long, Mary, don't forget to come back.
Let the miner dig for gold, strike the vein of wealth untold. I don't care, I would rather write a song and let the great dictator stand at the head and rule his land. On the square I'd rather write a song like, there are lots of fellas think that they're in love.
There are lots of girls who think the very same. But when a girl likes a fella just because he bankrolled,
and he likes her because she is a pretty dame, that ain't the proper kind of love. That's a bungled game for fair. It's 10 to 1 that she ain't on the level,
and still a better bet that he ain't on the square. When the fella's on the level with the girl who's on the square,
there is no other kind of happiness that can compare.
but dodge the merry wedding bells if there's a single doubt.
It's the worry of the thing that makes it hard to string it out. You can tell the way she chatters if it's coin she's thinking of. With 30 cents you're rich enough if it's a case of love. He needn't be a queen.
He needn't be a millionaire. When a man's on the level with a girl who's on the
Did you ever see two Yankees caught upon a foreign shore? Just about the time the ship pulls out for old New York once more. With tear-dimmed eye they say goodbye, you know they're friends without a doubt. Then the man from the bows, hey, let 'em clear, as the ship strikes out. Give my regards to Broadway, remember me to Herald Square. Go tell all the gang on 42nd Street that I will soon be there. You just whisper of how I'm yearning to mingle with that old-time crowd. Go ahead, give my regards to old Broadway. Tell him I'll be there ere long.
Give my regards to
You know, folks, whenever the four Cohans appear any place together, why, it's up to me to say the goodbyes. Now, you all know how it goes, I'm sure. My father thanks you. My mother thanks you. My sister thanks you. Well, as for me, that kind of goes without saying. Won't you join me? Give my regards to old Broadway, and I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be I've got a Yankee Doodle, Yankee Doodle went to London just to ride the pony. I am a Yankee Doodle boy. I am a Yankee Doodle boy.
Bobby Darin again. Sure was fun playing George M. Cohan this evening. Yeah, he's a man I greatly admire. By the way, I want to thank Mr. Cohan's guests. Firstly, the Cohan family. Miss Liza Minnelli, Miss Kay Stevens, today, of course. And don't forget Max Morath and Georgie Carl. Next week, on the Kraft Music Hall, I'm happy to say, Mr. George Burns, who's my adopted father, he's going to have a marvelous show. It's going to be called Tin Pan Alley today, and his guests are going to be, Nancy Ames, Dick Cavett, Harper's Bazaar, Sergio Mendez and the Brazil 66. There's Tony Tanner and Dionne Warwick, so you'll be sure to tune in. By the way, the other George, that's Mr. Cohan, he kind of had he left us with a lot of great songs, a lot of great shows. But more important, for philosophy. Before he made his final exit, this was the thought that he left behind. He said,
Always leave 'em laughing when you say goodbye. Hey, never linger long about, or you may wear your welcome out. When you meet a fella with a tear-dimmed eye, you can leave him laughing if you try. Now when he tells his trouble, interrupt him with a joke. You tell him one he's never heard, and he'll declare that it's a bird. When he's giggling good, you know, that's the time to turn and go. Always leave him laughing when you say goodbye. Always leave him laughing when you say
good night, everybody, and thank you.
Kraft Music Hall has been brought to you by Kraft. Kraft for good food and good food ideas. To get tonight's recipe free, write Kraft October Recipes, Box 1718, Chicago 60690. Postcard, too. This is Ed Hurley.